And hello, my beautiful people. So, I'm gonna put something to the test. I said I kind of would, and I like to keep to my word. And this is gonna be a whole new experience for me. So, remember a while back, I put out something on my social media. A lot of you YouTubers may not have seen it if you don't follow me on my socials, but I actually put out there what's it like sleeping with Hosiery on, and just sort of tell me a bit about it. And a lot of people have recommended to me, Sony, you need to try it. It's amazing. And you obviously, all of you know where this is going to lead to. So basically, I decided I'm actually going to try it. I'm actually going to sleep in hosiery. Now, I've napped before in hosiery, unintentionally napped before in hosiery, and so that's probably like, okay, my naps aren't quick. They're like at least an hour or two. But however, this time I'm actually going to go to bed wearing hosiery and spend the whole night wearing hosiery and wake up in the morning wearing hosiery. So let me show you what I'm working with. So this is the pair I have gone for. It is my 20 denier sheer pair, which I thought would be pretty actually comfortable to sleep in, and it's nice and light in my eyes, so I'm happy with that. And let me see if the time pops up. It is currently 8:51. I'm normally in bed by this time, so hence why we're already getting for bed here. So yeah, so let's see how this goes wearing my sheer pair. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This is not an update yet. I'm still like yabbering on here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. And I'm also pretty excited, actually. And it's just, you know what it is? It's something new. It's something different. It's something that I've probably spoken about a couple of times in the past, just generally with people, but never been like, yeah, I want to try it. So I feel like because it's something completely new and it's something I would never normally do, like at bedtime, it's literally like an oversized t-shirt's thrown on, or I'm wearing like a vest and shorts or something. I have so many different night suits, I've realized. I actually sleep in so many. I don't have a designated like nightwear. I realized I wear anything and everything. Anyway, whatever. So, okay, so I'm feeling a mixture of emotions right now, but actually, do you know what? Talking about it now, I feel really, really excited, and I actually kind of see what it's going to be like. So just before I go to bed, I'm actually going to record another quick video just to show you the time that I'm basically knocking out, so people don't think that this is some fake news. She's not really doing it. Oh my god, she lies. She ain't gonna do it. No, we're not having none of this. I'm doing this. And you'll even, maybe if I've got the guts to do it tomorrow, you'll even see me first thing in the morning with my hair all everywhere and not looking how great it is right now, although it's not really that great actually. But yeah, so I will be documenting this as much as I can. Okay, yeah. So up until the next update, really. So update. It is 10:24 and we are now officially going to bed. So lights off, covers on, and we're going to test these out. And good morning, everyone. This is the time this morning, and I made it. Just checking if there's any snags or rips that have happened during the night. There's none. Okay, so question time, I suppose. How did it all go? It went really, really well. I actually managed the whole night without messing them up, so I'm really, really happy. So how can I start this? Okay, so during the whole night it was very, very different. It's something I'm not obviously used to because I've never really done before, but I'm glad I tried it. I can see why a lot of people like it. One, it's actually really comfortable. I didn't think it would be, but it actually was. So I'm pretty impressed with that. I also actually picked a good pair to do it in, which was the sheer pair rather than my seamless pair, just because it's got a smoother finish compared to a matte finish. So it's easy to move around because I move around a lot when I sleep. And that's another thing, because I move around a lot, I was very, very conscious the fact that I didn't want my nails getting in touch with my hosiery or anything, because one of my nails, they basically broke, and it's still quite rigid in some areas and it's not fully smooth. So I was so conscious that this was actually going to touch my hosiery and just create rips and snags while I sleep, and I wake up with this mess. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Yeah, it was a different experience. It was one actually that I'm glad I tried. Would I do it again? Probably. I mean, it wasn't all bad. It was just something that obviously you just need to get used to if you've never done it before. It is just one of those things. But no, it was completely fine. They hardly moved. I probably had like a couple of wrinkles around the knees because the waistband had slightly moved, just like slightly moved down. It wasn't like it fully came off me, which I was very surprised with actually. And I gotta rate my waistbands here. Like they held up very, very well. Like they barely moved, considering I jiggle a lot in bed. Like they barely moved, and I'm so happy the fact that they actually stayed up and there was no issues there. Yeah, otherwise it was completely fine around the feet, around the legs, around the ankles. It was all fine. I didn't feel restricted. I still felt comfortable while I slept. Yeah, it was actually pretty awesome, and I'm so glad I tried it really. This was a very fun experiment. I'll kind of want to try this with the rest of my hosiery now, just to see if I have the same kind of good sleep I did with my sheer pair. But yeah, like I'm glad I did it, and thank you so much for everyone who recommended it, who does it anyway and find them really, really comfortable, and they're like, you've got to try this, Soni. So thank you for that recommendation. I'm so glad I actually tried it out, and now I can see what you all mean by this. So yeah, until next time, I'm gonna think of something awesome to kind of do again, like a little tryout thing. So I am back, adding another element to my already kind of long video. So I told one of my loved ones that I was actually wearing hosiery last night, and they had so many questions to ask me. And you know what? I thought it would be brilliant to include it into this video. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So they asked, do they snag? So luckily I did my morning check and there was no snags or any extra snags. Because I remember I did have one at the side, like just underneath my tattoo. So yeah, so there's no extra like snags that happened. So the second one, was it comfortable? It actually really was. Surprisingly, it really, really was. Was it itchy? Not at all. And I'm actually glad it wasn't. A part of me thought it may have been, but it wasn't. Another question is, did you get hot during the night? I actually didn't. If anything, it kept me nice and snug. Like, I know there's some parts in the night where I could feel the cold coming in. I would not have felt it wearing hosiery last night. So that's a big plus point. How did they feel during the night? They were completely fine. It's once again, as like I said, it's just getting used to it, really, just because it was the first time doing it, and this is not something that I regularly do, so it's new, which means like it would feel slightly weird to begin with, but actually it was completely fine. So was it a pain if you had to go to the bathroom? Well, it would it have been? I mean, you're just pulling down hosiery in a sense, really, aren't you? So maybe not actually. Did you feel constricted? Not as much as I thought I would. I thought I would have that whole, oh my God, like I'm not really comfortable. Actually, it wasn't like that at all, which surprised me a lot. Did they leave any marks or prints on your legs? No, they actually didn't. And I suppose it wouldn't, because they are just plain hosiery that I was wearing. So yeah, no, it didn't at all, and I'm actually very, very grateful for that. Was there any fluff on the tights or bedding? None. Surprisingly none. And I think this is why I picked my sheer pair, because it has that soft smooth finish to it compared to like a matte pair where it has that matted kind of coating. I know the matte would have picked up on fluff, whereas like the sheer pair, no. Literally, I went to bed without any fluff. I came out of bed with no fluff. The next question: if there were compression tights, is that bad? I mean, I don't think so. But that's one I would like to try actually, is sleeping in compression tights, and can it be done, and would it be harmful if I did it or not, or would it be fine? So that's that. Let me add that to the list. Did they press much on your stomach? They actually didn't. And this is what I said previously with my waistband. They actually didn't. My waistbands are really comfortable. And this is not just me being biased saying it. They actually are really comfortable. So I'm happy with that. Were you in any pain when waking up? No, literally super, super comfortable. There was no redness either, because the next question was any red areas. Nope, no redness either, no markings. Would you do it again or make it a regular option? Yeah, I actually would. I would definitely like to try this with my different pairs. Would it make a difference if you had hair? So like, yeah, so in terms of like having hair on your legs, it may make a slight difference. Yeah, but it's hard for me to comment because I have laser like sessions done. I don't really have hair on my legs, so I can't really comment on that. But I feel like it would, but I suppose it also depends on the pair that you're wearing. For instance, compared the sheer to the seamless, I know it will be two different experiences. Would you wear PJs on top? I would, because I'm one of those, I get cold quite quick, so I would. But obviously you don't have to. How different would it be wearing different ones to bed, like stockings, hold ups? I suppose it would be different, because stockings you would need a garter belt to hold them up, and hold ups, because they have the silicone bands, you don't obviously want them pressing. So I know that would make a difference. And does different brands make a difference? They do. Cheaper ones, they itch your skin anyway sometimes, so that would suck. But yeah, no, I would say brands do make a difference, and quality makes a huge difference too. So yeah, so that's my questions answered in under 5 minutes. And so now that my video is complete, please let me know what you think of it, because it was fun. There was a lot of different content, a lot of different lighting situations, and a lot of different movements, I've realized. So yeah, so let me know what you think about the video, and if you have tried it, what you think about it. If you know, if there's any recommendations that you would make in terms of different hosiery types, please just feel free to comment them, and I'll be more than happy to try them out at some point. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.